Have you ever seen a dog chasing its own tail? Have you ever accidentally stepped on your cat's tail? Is a snake just a giant tail? Tails, 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 but yet we humans don't have them. What gives? Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Jackleg Act. My name is Mushki, and as always, I'm your guys' master Jackleg. Today's video is going to explore into the unknown a little bit, but as a Jackleg, I'm not afraid of the unknown, and I'm not afraid to share it here with you, regardless of how that might make me look. I'm going to name this video or video series Shower Thoughts, okay? Admittedly, I've had this thought more than once, and I keep coming back to it. So many living creatures have tails. I mean, right now, think of 3 animals that don't have tails. Yeah, pretty hard, isn't it? I mean, I got like insects, frogs, they don't. And like I said, is a snake just a giant tail? I mean, where point does that become a tail? I mean, they're kind of like just a massive tail. A worm, I guess, maybe is just a giant tail as well. But it's really difficult. Like, almost all animals have tails. And why don't we humans have tails? You can say that, well, humans don't need tails. They outgrew it in evolution, if that's something that you believe in. But there's animals out there that have tails that don't use it, that aren't for any real purpose anymore, you know, so why haven't they lost their tails, you know? And it makes me think, like, that's, you know, a weird trait that we have, like, you know, maybe we didn't evolve, or evolution, you know, that's like the best de-evolution that I've come to, because I'm a big believer in evolution, you know. I feel like there's almost undisputable scientific facts that we evolved from primates, which, yes, primates also do not have tails like apes and chimpanzees. So if you named that, good for you. I did not name that the couple times I thought of it, but you know, so besides that though, there's so many animals, and animals use tails for so many different things. They have some for balance, some for communication. They have some to swat flies. Some animals use their tails as an extra appendage, an extra hand. Some of them use them as tools. Like, there's so many different things animals use tails for. It's like, if we humans had tails, what would we use our tails for? Which leads me to the next thought, and I've asked some people around this exact question, and I always feel like it's pretty awkward, but I'm interested in it. Like, you know, if you could have a tail, or even better, if you had to have a tail, what tail would it be? You know, so like a horse tail, a cat tail, pretty much any animal you can think of, tail, you know, what tail would you have? I personally would probably have like a lizard tail. Because, like, a lizard tail, you know, it falls off as a defense mechanism, you know, for predators and stuff. But also then, like, I would actually be the one person who could lose their tail for a little bit. And I'd be a stereotypical normal human. But if we all had tails, like, would that really be normal? I'd guess I'd be the only weird one without a tail. I'd never be like, well, hey, that guy doesn't have a tail. Kind of like what other lizards think to the lizard that lost his tail. Like, look at that guy, he ain't got no tail. But I think it'd be kind of cool. And then you can just grow back a tail. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of tails out there. You guys, leave me a comment down below with what kind of tail you would have. Or if you also think it's kind of weird that we don't have tails. And maybe you guys can, you know, teach me of why humans don't have tails, okay? Like I said, as a Jackleg, I'm not afraid to learn. I actually enjoy it a lot, so let me know. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It was just a shower thought, shared it with you. Subscribe to the channel if you want to become a Jackleg member yourself. Okay, it's a growing community. We all support each other. We're all here to learn, grow, and experience life together. And until next time, guys, Mushki out.